What's up, you guys? Godzilla fan freaks, Kamen Rider fan freaks, coming at you today with another figure review. And today, we get to take a look at my amazing craftsmanship on this Battle Hopper 1/12 scale model kit that I picked up on Amazon. Now, this is one of those issues that you have trouble when you buy online. Especially if it's from, a different, model kit, whatever. I was under the impression that this would be kind of similar to a lot of the other model kits that I've built, from Gundam, Kamen Rider. Everything just kind of snaps and pieces together. That was not the case. It may not look as bad, but this model kit did not turn out as great as I originally thought it would. This model kit was actually a nightmare. I mean, if you really need a battle hopper, kind of like me, I really wanted a battle hopper to go with my Kamen Rider Black. This is your best bet, and maybe you'll have better luck putting it together than I did. But the model company that did this kit, it's called Fujima, something like that. It's either Fujimi or Fujima, something along those lines. And yeah, I totally was not ready for this model kit. This model kit required glue. The placing had to be precise, otherwise, you mess up and something's off. And there's a lot of things that I messed up on this thing, from Battle Hopper's eyes to the way the antennas came out and where they're placed. There's the undercarriage. The bike's wheels are not perfectly aligned or straight. I mean, once you get down to the nitty gritty, from a distance, this Battle Hopper doesn't look too bad, but man, putting it together was a chore. It was not a fun experience. It was more of a pain in the butt, to where eventually I just kind of, things that went together, they went together, and how it pieced together, I was just like, glue, 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 super glue everywhere, because I didn't have time to fiddle with this thing. It took me forever to build. Where normally a model of this size I could usually get done in just a little over an hour, sometimes under 2 hours at least. This thing took me literally almost a whole day. Yeah, so let's that's just my overview, so you guys kind of know what you're getting into. This model kit's going to be kind of bad, but I still figured I'd do a figure review on it because it is Battle Hopper. It goes with my Kamen Rider Black pretty well. And but for the bike, for it to be able to stand, you guys, I mean, that's how off a line this is. Even having the kickstand on it doesn't help it, because how it's aligned, I just take Kamen Rider off and it just falls this way. I mean, it is terribly aligned. It is terribly centered on some things. And yeah, it's just kind of a sad kit overall. So I'm sorry, Kamen Rider Black. I messed up your bike. Hopefully in the future, a up-to-date model kit can be done on this that can be more modernized, to where everything just kind of snips and clips together. The decals on it, of course, as you can really tell looking up close, they're pretty bad, and that is because they are water decals. When I found out that these are water decals, I was like, are you kidding me? No freaking way. And then, look at the antenna. The antennas are off. They should kind of be both kind of off out to the side. But they're both kind of just centered straight on, but even at that, they're not even. Yeah, this model kit did not turn out very good. This wheel should be a lot lower. It shouldn't be like up into the carriage like it is. Again, probably the most signature part of Battle Hopper is really messed up. The eyes are really messed up. But I don't understand how some people could not do this, because to get these clear pieces to sit in the sockets and even the pieces underneath to sit in, it was almost damn near impossible, to where I just kind of had to hold it in place. And then again, I was just like super glue, super glue, super glue. And then that super glue, of course, bled into the clear plastic piece. So now I got these like foggy, sun rotted, basically Battle Hopper eyes. Like, this motorcycle looks like it's been sitting outside in a junkyard for a good amount of time. So yeah, not really impressed with this kit. I mean, it came out okay. You could tell it's Battle Hopper, but again, there's just some things about it that I did not enjoy. I did not like the way it came out. You know, this wheel doesn't even spin right because this piece decided to be stupid and like not stay in place to where it was supposed to stay in place. And then I just kind of lost patience with this kit towards the very end, to where I was just like speed running everything. Like, even the decals, I just didn't care anymore. So again, hopefully another model kit comes out. Geez, I'm already over 6 minutes in. We haven't even talked about it. Color separation, plastics. So Battle Hopper here, you got nice teal colors, blacks, silvers, reds, oranges, whites. Just a little bit of everything in Battle Hopper here, all the way around, as you can look at it. Detail-wise, I mean, again, all the components and everything are there, but I really wish this turned out better. I mean, this just shows you where my experience with model kit is, with model kits, where my experience with model kits are. I am by far an amazing model kit builder. Again, these model kits these days, these guys, the Gundams, stuff like that, easy. Okay, everything clips together, it pieces together. You don't need any glue. That's what I thought this thing was going to be, and it was not. And to my knowledge, I don't think another model kit exists of this. See, as you can see, like, the wheel doesn't even like to spin very well. It's pretty bad. This wheel doesn't really spin at all. You have to literally just turn it yourself. It doesn't free spin. You know, again, look at the alignment. Look how bad that back tire looks. I'm ashamed of myself, but again, I did the best that I could. I really wish this model kit came out better, because it's actually a really cool Battle Hopper model kit. Like, if a master builder was taking this under their hands, probably would have came out great. But I have been spoiled by the clipping together model kits and everything. But detail wise, everything's there in the Battle Hopper body. You know, you got these nice air vents here on the side. You know, the face and everything looks good for what it is. You know, you get all the engine bits and everything in there. Another piece that was really, really stupid that I thought was water, that were water decals, was underneath the hood here of the Battle Hopper's like head is basically kind of like a speedometer and, you know, a few other gauges and stuff like that are water, you know, water decals. Why? Why did I need that? It's covered up. It makes no sense. This is not really a review. This is a rant on this model kit. Do not get this model kit. I cannot recommend buying it. It really wasn't that expensive, so I can't complain too much. It wasn't pricey. It was very reasonable. But yeah, no, just the way that this came out, I am very disappointed. But again, you got the shocks and everything in there. Again, back to detail. The tires look really good. You know, like, again, there's parts of this bike that do look pretty solid, but there's others that, you know, yeah. Articulation, you can turn this left or right. You know, again, the wheels spin, and that's about it. But again, even with the kickstand, which already fell off, it doesn't sit in this hole very well. I might as well just glue the kickstand to it. But again, it doesn't even serve the purpose, because the bike just even if I turn this as much as I can this way, it just falls over. So yeah, so I literally just kind of have to have Kamen Rider here sit on it, put his foot flat, get it balanced just right. But even at that, you have to get it balanced just right for it to really work. Of course, this Battle Hopper will scale in well with anything you have Kamen Rider wise that's 6-inch, whether that's a model kit or an SH Figure Arts. It'll look good with. But here's hoping that even if SH Figure Arts just comes out with a 1987 Battle Hopper, I'd be happy. If another model kit, Figure-Rise Standard, I'm talking to you, Bandai, come out with this model kit in modern times. That way I can just clip it together and put it together really easily. Because, yeah, this was not fun. This wasn't even a review. This was more of just a rant. Only buy this model kit if you are exceptionally skilled at building them. And that's about it, you guys. I'm sorry if it really wasn't as much as a review as it was a rant and just me disappointed with my model kit building skills. But here you go. You got to see a Battle Hopper, this Battle Hopper model kit. And that if you do find it online anywhere, just buyer beware and better be ready or have somebody who's ready and skilled to build these do it for you. Because, yeah, you know, if I had connections and I really knew somebody, I would have definitely have sent this kit out probably to somebody who could build it properly. Because, man, I'm really disappointed at the way it came out. But yeah, go ahead and laugh at me in the comments. It's okay. I really don't care. I know it came out like junk. But yeah, that is my review overlook rant on this Battle Hopper model kit from Fujima. I forget the name. It doesn't matter. As The Rock says, it doesn't matter what your name is. So anyway, you guys, we are Kamen Rider fan fleeks. I cannot talk. We are Kamen Rider fan freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. You guys know I'm Godzilla fan freaks at the end of the day. Atomic blast that like button, atomic blast that notification bell. Do not forget to like and follow and check out Godzilla fan freaks over on Instagram and Facebook. And without further ado, you guys, we are Godzilla fan freaks, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.
You rats. You stinking rats! What did you do to her?